up, Wolfpack? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. Today we're getting into another BTS song. This one is called Dimple. I've gotten this song recommended to me quite a bit. The reason I ended up deciding to do this song though is because on my Patreon I reacted to a live room that BTS did for Festa, and they performed Pied Piper. And I was very intrigued by the song. They did like a snippet of it in their medley that they did for the live room. And I asked if my patrons would like me to react to that and said yes. But before I react to it, I have to react to this song first. I guess they're connected in some kind of way. No one told me why I had to react to the song first, but I just know that I had to react to the song first. So I will be reacting to this song. And if you guys are interested as well, I'll be reacting to Pied Piper another time. So if you are interested in that, definitely make sure to drop a comment down below so I know that that's actually something that you guys would like to see. But today we're going to be getting into Dimple. But if you're new here, I'm Amari. I release videos 3 times a week. On Monday I release a video on Patreon, and on Wednesday and Saturday I release videos on YouTube. So definitely make sure to subscribe not to miss any more content like this, and I'll be seeing all of you guys on the other side. Okay, so I like the intro already. I don't know what kind of instrument that was. It sounded like some type of synth, but there are literally hundreds of thousands of synths, so I don't know what kind of synth that was. But it had a lot of reverb on it and probably a spacer as well. Like that was like a very spaced out kind of sound. And then they had like a snap, which also had a mountain of reverb on it, so it was very echoey, it was very ambient, just a very wide open kind of sound on the intro. Okay, that's hard. That's hard. I like that section right there. So far, first verse, very good. I don't know why I didn't realize that this was a vocal line song until like it started. I guess I wouldn't have known that unless someone told me that. But it dawned on me during that first verse, like, oh, this is just a vocal line song. I like the melody section that's going on here with their vocals. The backing keyboard stabs that they have playing is alright. It is made better by that, it kind of sounds like the sonar sound, as I call it, that was in Spring Day. That's like super reverb. In this case, it's not EQ'd in the same way as the one on Spring Day, but it was like a similar kind of very ambient, just sonar ringing out, which there's a lot of reverb on this song. Not all of it, but certain aspects of this song are definitely doused in reverb, which I and most of modern pop music likes reverb. Sometimes reverb is used to hide impurities and imperfections in sounds. This is being used as like a blatant effect, like it's supposed to be heard. That makes sense. Sometimes it's used, it's like auto-tune in a sense. Sometimes auto-tune is used in a way to hide slight imperfections and impurities, and sometimes people go like 808s and heartbeats Kanye West and they sound robotic, and it's like meant to be an effect. It's meant to color the sound in a specific way, and that's how they're using it on some of these backing instruments and the intro. And so I find that really cool, really interesting musical engineering choice. Whoever mixed this song and engineered this song, very interesting choice. That was not just straight up the producer who added that, because sometimes effects like that are added by the producer when they're going for a specific vibe. Does that say so I call you a Lee girl? A Lee girl? Come on now. Yo, I'm not hating. That's just funny, bro. But hey, your dimple is illegal, so I'm calling you a Lee girl. That's yo, that's funny. I don't know why my brain finds that so funny, but yo, that's really funny. Anyway, for anyone who's watched any of my videos, you guys know that I am JK and Jimin biased. I just really like the the timbre of their voices. I like their vocal ability. I like their technical ability. I'm just a big fan of what they do, like regardless of the song, and they are like so good on this song. This song is such a great song for the vocal line. Like everyone is in a specific pocket that feels very comfortable, and you guys know I'm big on singers doing songs that fit well with their voices, and singers don't always do that, and K-pop songs don't always do that, because when you have a bunch of different people singing over the same song, it's not going to fit the same with everybody. Part of the reason that I like Jimin and JK's voices so much is because they're so versatile, especially JK. JK can literally sing over anything. He has a chameleon voice. It doesn't matter. Again, in my opinion, everybody has their opinions. That's the beautiful thing about music. It's all subjective. But this song is it is a great song for the vocal line of BTS. Like, they're all in a good place on this song. The particular sections that JK and Jimin are doing, JK especially, that or whatever it is, the little U section that he was doing, that's fire. That is fire. And the Jimin did something up here. I think it's in this section right here. Oh no, that was JK too. Okay, well I'm gonna keep some more praise on JK. This illegal section right here sounds so clean. Like it's really good. This elite girl section made me laugh, but it also sounds really good. This is just the first section that I heard it in. But yeah, whoever wrote the melodic progression for this song, if it was them singing, if it was someone else, if it was whoever like actually wrote this song, I don't know. But the melodic progression in this song is really good. It fits the singers really well. It fits the song really well. It's overall really great. Yeah, that's so good. Girl. That part? Bro, that feels good. See, that's how you know that is great melodic writing, because all three of them, well, I say all three of them, there are four of them, obviously. The, what do you guys call them? The Maknae line? Is that what you call it? The youngins, okay? The vocal line minus Jen. They all just did that same illegal melodic progression, and it sounded great on all of them. V sounds different in this song. Like, there's a heaviness with V's deep, raspy voice that is usually very present when he's singing. In this song, his voice doesn't sound as heavy. I can tell it's him just because I've listened to BTS enough that I can just pick out who's singing in most scenarios. But in this song, the way that they EQ'd and tuned his vocals, it's not as distinctly V. It sounds good, but I also I don't know. I would have liked to hear what it would sound like with him sounding more like him, I guess. Him sounding darker in tone. But so far, this song is freaking fire. There's a sliding 808 bass line in the background in there. If you don't have headphones on, put headphones on. Especially if you have like Dre Beats or one of those bass boosted headphones, you'll probably be able to hear it way more distinctly than if you're just playing the song out loud. But there's a sliding 808 bass line in the back right there that sounds great. I likes it. You guys know I'm a big 808s fan. I love them. So, yes, whoever made that decision, good job. Yeah, okay, so I've heard everybody now do the that illegal melodic progression, or illegal melodic progression half the time. I love it. Now that I thought about the thing with V's voice, now I'm realizing that they, whoever engineered this song, did their best to make those sound as similar as possible. Like, knowing how all four of them sound across a wide variety of songs and knowing how different all of them sound, their renditions of that particular section, So I Call You Illegal or Illegal, sound very reminiscent of each other, which makes the song actually flow really well together. If you listen to this song through without the color-coded lyrics and you didn't know who was singing and you weren't super familiar with the singers of BTS, you didn't know how many there were, you probably wouldn't guess there are 4 people singing on the song. You might think that there are 2 or 3, and so that is a double-edged sword in that the song flows really well together, but if you're a big fan of the major differences in the boys' voices, you might not like how similar they sound. Like, I know on Permission to Dance, that was like a big issue for a lot of people, that they sounded, on the studio version, they tuned the song in a way where they all sound similar, not the same. Sounding similar and the same is not the same thing. So before you say, he's saying they sound the same, I'm not saying they sound the same. I'm saying they sound very similar, more similar than they typically do, and that's intentional. And so if you're a fan of how they typically sound very different and distinct from each other, that could be a gripe that you have with this song, but I like the song. I think it sounds great. So, no qualms on my part. Okay, so that's interesting. They have, again, it's another synth, but I can't tell you what kind of synth it is. Some light, bright synth, do whatever, and then that like fades out, and what fades in is some modulating synth with like a, I don't know, there's a lot of different effects that can cause modulation. That one sounds a little bit like a flanger, which If you don't know what a flanger is, then you probably don't play guitar or you're not a producer. But flangers are super, super common. Basically, they just distort the sound in a particular way that makes them sound different. Flangers are also very versatile, so they can do a lot of different things. One of the things that they can do is modulation, and so that sounds like modulation via a flanger, but very different than the keyboard chord stabs that they had in the production before this. I'm guessing this is like the bridge. This seems about right for a bridge to come in, so it makes sense that the production is changing. This song is really interesting because, well, first off, that bridge section had acoustic production that then drum rolled back into, I guess I should say, the electronic percussion section that they've had so far into this song. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back. Sound like somebody was doing a vocal run or whatever. And this song like incorporates quite a few pop EDM techniques that are paired with kind of pop R&B percussion and vibe, and so it's an interesting song from a production standpoint. Just from a composition standpoint, this song is like really interesting. I can't get over, and I'm not going to get over the melodic progression that they're going through on this song. I like it. It's good. If you don't like it, that's cool. You're wrong, but that's cool. This is a great song though. I really wish the song had a video. Like I would love to see what the visuals for this would look like. But yeah, really good song. Are they having each person who's singing the lead melody do the ad-libs over, or is it just alternating back and forth between JK and Jim? Because it sounded like JK was doing that run over his section at the beginning of this, fourth chorus, fifth chorus? I don't know. We've seen this chorus a lot during the song. And then during Jimin's section, it also sounded like Jimin was now doing the runs over top. But during Jin's section, is this Jin right here doing this? I can see that being Jin. Yeah, so they might be having them actually do... That's interesting. That doesn't always happen in songs like this with multiple singers. Obviously in songs where it's just one singer, like solo songs or whatever, that happens all the time. But in songs like this, they don't usually have the person sing both sections because you have 3 other people to sing one section versus the other. So that's an interesting choice too. Yes. Yeah, that was fire. Like, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, that was, you heard it. You got ears. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you have ears. If you don't have ears, take my word for it. The song was fire. Like I said, that illegal, that part, bruh. If you not like humming that while you washing dishes or like walking around your house doing laundry or something, I don't know what to tell you. That's really good. I really like that section a lot. Also the U section, what was the melodic progression on that? I can't think of it right now. Sorry, I just have that like chorus section repeating in my head. But I think the song sounds really, really good. I think if the goal was to make them sound similar, I think they pulled that off really well. At the end, V had a run in his section that sounded very like him. Like, to me, it sounded different than how they had been mixing his vocals up into that point. It felt heavier, it felt darker, but overall, the song flows really well. I think they did a good job, because I think it was intentional, of making them sound similar, making them sound together, and really good. I like the production, like the chord structure. It's all good. All A pluses for me. Shouts out to whoever wrote that song, produced that song, mixed that song. Shouts out to the singers. Really good. Like I said before, if you guys are interested in watching me react to Pied Piper, definitely let me know in the comment section down below, and we can do that. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys here on the channel next time. Have a great day.